You are listening to talkSPORT Breakfast. Me, Jamie Hara, and Neil Warnock are your hosts. What felt like months of speculation, though, the deal is finally done. Bryan Mbeumo is a Manchester United player, despite interest from Tottenham and Newcastle. And Mbeumo followed his childhood dream of playing for United, even without European football. It looks like Marcus Rashford is off to Barcelona. Neil, just on Man United, Bryan Mbeumo is, I think he's brilliant, a fantastic player. He's definitely going to improve the team. He's doing a half decent job with the signings he's got.
I think he's a good player. I just think, he's been playing for Brentford, and no disrespect to Brentford, but that's not a Man United, and I don't think he's come up against the pressures that he's going to get at Old Trafford. I was a bit disappointed in Amorim at times when he come in, and I think when you go into a club, you should look at the players you've got and then decide what tactics you're going to play. But he came in, I'm going to play three at the back, and I'm going to do this. And he hadn't got three centre-halves. So I don't see how you can do that. And I still don't see the back line being good enough. So yes, he's got a couple of good players in there, and they are good. And do you
think he was... I think the modern-day manager a little bit, Neil, is... They have their ways. They stick to it regardless. Yeah. And they come in and say, this is how I'm doing it. This is why I'm going to do it. Yeah. And if you don't like it, well, that's what you've brought me. But I think you've got to be a bit more adaptable than that. I just thought last year, I didn't see three centre-halves at Man United last year. And I thought to myself, he might good to go back four just till the end of the season. Yeah. And if he wants to bring his players in then and change to three at the back, fair enough, but he was adamant, wasn't he? I'm going to play three centre-halves, and I don't think they have the players to do that, and that's why I still don't think they have. No, I don't think they have. All right, they've signed Cunha and Mbeumo, they're good players. I know, but even the full-backs weren't really that defensively good, were they? No. So it'll be interesting. I think they paid over the top for Mbeumo, but if I'm honest, I think Man United have to do that, don't they? Because it's Man United. Yeah. So, I hear what you're saying, though, because you see players go to Man United and they do seem to struggle with the pressures, and I think Mbeumo's a brilliant player. You're right, he's Brentford, and Cunha's at Wolves. It's a whole different ballgame. It is. When you're and I don't think you realise that, really, as a player, because it is a great club, isn't it? It's a fantastic club. Yeah. So but it's a club in trouble with pressure. It is, yeah. You're not going into Man City with Pep and everything's there on plate to go and go and enjoy yourself and become better. I still think Man United are miles away from Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City. Are you with me? Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see just how good he is at changing the back line, because I just can't see it at the minute. No. Although the strikers you just mentioned, I think they're good signings. I'm hoping that he brings another centre half and full back or what have you, and starts changing that part of the team, really. Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever, when you went into a football club, Neil, when you first went in, what was there somewhere like, right, this is what I'm going to concentrate, this is what works for me? Was it centre half? Was it goalkeeper? Was it a position? Was it a tactic? What was your first thought? Or did you just go in and say, right, let's have a look and let me see what there is? Yeah, I did the latter. I just went in. I always had probably a practice game in them days to start with, and to have a look at what I've got. Yeah. And you get an idea as a manager who you want in the trenches with you. Yeah. Don't forget, my teams were never the best teams. They were always workaholic teams. Yeah. So I'd go in and have a look, and then when I first started in the game at Scarborough, for example, we only had one player signed. In the summer, I went in, I took about 30-odd players over to Scarborough, and I signed 17, 18 players. And my best three players were my centre-halves that I signed. Yeah. So I signed them, and then I played them. So then I started with the five at the back, which we'd unheard of then, really. Yeah. But I did that because we'd got the three best centre-halves. Whereas, now, I look at it now and... You wasn't stuck in your ways, though, Neil, right? You played five at the back. I played five at the back, four at the back, 4-3-3, 4-4-2. I played everything, really. Because I think that's what, when you've got... What you got? I mean, if you've got good wingers, I used to love playing 4-4-2, me. Yeah. With two strikers. Yeah. But then the other teams became so vulnerable, they stuck to three in midfield and three good players in midfield and got organised and nullified that. Yeah. So you had to join that by going 4-3-3. Of course. Yeah. I love pace, Jamie. I love pace. Yeah, of course. I love pace in the team. And gets you off your feet, doesn't it? Yeah.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.